Welcome back to the final video in Becoming a Cleaner series. Now that we went through the excuses catalog, every excuse you could possibly make, this is how cleaners stop making excuses. So let's just pretend that we're dealing with the one, I'm not smart enough. Okay, so then, and by the way, I have my phone here. This is a worksheet we use at DLI. If you want the worksheet, you have to follow us and you have to leave us a comment. We're not going to add you to an emailing list, but that is the quid pro quo. The first thing, is it true that you're not smart enough? Give me a break. Information's at our fingertips. If you believe you're not smart enough, it's because you're choosing it. Remember, it takes 10,000 hours to mastery. So we know it's not true. That's the first question. The second one, where did the excuse come from? Usually it starts in our childhood. And the reason we ask that is because it's combined with the third question. When did it start? The point being, if it started a long time ago, it means you've probably thought that thought a million times. So you can't think a new thought one time and expect it to overcome. So we ask those two questions to teach people the idea of grace. It's going to take some time to overcome it, but you can do it. The fourth one, what's the payoff for saying you're not smart enough? Everything we do, it has a reason behind it. So ask yourself, what's the payoff? People's most common payoff is it's their excuse to not fully lead their life because that's scary for them. The fifth question, what would your life look like if you stopped making excuses? Go ahead and think about that for a second. What would your life look like if you stopped making excuses? One of the common excuses people make is blaming others. It's weak. Blaming others will do one thing, it'll stop you from fulfilling your destiny. So what's the payoff? Number 6, what would your life look like? That's actually 5. What would your life look like if you stopped making the excuse? It would be gorgeous. That's what it would look like. That's the buy-in to get you to go after it. 6, can you create a rational reason to change? Absolutely. It's because of how your life would look like if you stopped making the excuse. Number 7, can you invite God in? And how? It's very biblical. God's light shines in our weaknesses. God's strength is made perfect in our weaknesses. And then the final one, what's the daily habit you need to engage in to stop making the excuse? So once again, anytime you're faced with an excuse, ask yourself, is it true? Where did it come from? When did it start? What's the payoff? What would your life look like if you stopped making the excuse? Can you create a rational reason to change? Absolutely. Can you invite God in, and how? He wants to be a part of your life, God does. And finally, what daily habit to reinforce the change? We hope you've enjoyed the Becoming a Cleaner series. We look forward to hitting you up with a new one after this one rolls through. But in the meantime, please hit like, subscribe, follow, rumble, whatever they call it here. And remember, we're just a dad and a daughter who wants to leave the world a better place. God bless you. Have a great day.